Armen and Levack celebrity football picks every week, Friday at 6 o'clock. We got them. We give you our picks along with our local celebrity, and we will get to that in moments. But first of all, I just would like to conveniently point out the records of the celebrity football picks. It's so weird that since we've been doing this week one, I'm still on top. Not only am I number one in the rankings, I'm 32 wins, 23 losses. I dropped one. You caught up to me by one, Levack.
I felt like I caught up by more.
But you're 27 and 28. You have a losing record, but you're a Raiders fan, so you're used to it.
I go for the bold picks, Armen. I go for the bold picks.
And our celebrity this week, the celebrity's 27 and 28 on the season, Levack. Let's all welcome sports director of TWC News, Marisa Jacques. Marisa, how you doing?
Guys, thank you so much. I don't know about the celebrity, but thank you for having me on the show. I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
Well, well, he's doing great.
I'm doing awesome right now. It's my favorite segment of the year, actually. I love this time of the week.
He's just lucky is what it is, Marisa.
Well, I don't know. I kind of go with the underdogs, too, Levack. I got to be honest with you. If that's what you're going for, trying to pick the upsets, I'm sort of like you.
See? She gets me.
Oh, so both of you guys,
I get it.
Both of you guys will have losing records, and I'm cool with that.
Oh.
I have no problem with that. All right.
We have to stomp him this week. We have to do it.
All right.
We'll do it.
Good luck with that. Here we go.
Arrogant jerk.
With Marisa Jackson, the Armen and Levack celebrity football picks. Let's get it going. First game, Jets at Bills, now on Monday Night Football, 7 o'clock in Detroit. Levack.
You know what? I just think it's too much for the Bills. They've been doing their meetings on iPads. They couldn't leave their houses. I'm going to give the Jets a win here off a bye week, which is unheard of for them.
Gosh dang it, I am too. Off a bye week, the Jets. And like you said, the Bills have had a lot going on. It's hard to concentrate on football. Now you're having to go to Detroit. I'm going to go with the Jets in this one as well. Marisa, what do you think?
I got to be honest. I think both of you guys are crazy. I'm going with the Bills. Obviously, they have a lot going on there. But have you guys seen Twitter? We have this whole Buffalo strong thing going on. They're playing for an entire city. And really, the Jets, come on. I mean, Chris Ivory's running the ball well, but that win over the Steelers, guys, I think that was a little bit of a fluke. I'm going with Bills in this one. Fred Jackson's back, too. Come on.
Right.
Is he, though? Is he?
I think he will be. I think with the extra day, I think he will be back, and I think he'll be a factor in this game. I really do think so.
All right. I like that she's taking the role of you guys are idiots, and here's why. I think we need more of that on the show.
Right, because a lot of our listeners just say you guys are idiots, but Marisa actually explains why we're idiots, which makes it even more productive. Guys, game number 2, Lions at Patriots, Levack.
This one's tough for me because I New England is almost unbeatable at home. They get Blunt back, but something about this Detroit team, I'm going to go with them. I'm going to ride with the Lions.
And this is why you're 27 and 28. New England at home, they're clicking. You go with the Patriots. Marisa Jacques, sports director of Time Warner Cable News. What do you think?
Yeah, I definitely go with the Patriots at home. They're almost unbeatable there, and they're so two-dimensional right now. It's ridiculous. Nobody can stop Rob Gronkowski. Jonas Gray, how can you not love this guy and cheer for this guy right now? I'm going with the Patriots.
I'll tell you how I can't, because he's a Patriot.
Oh, come on. Listen, I don't love the Patriots either, but they got it clicking right now.
Yes, they do, and they're at home. And this is why Levack's 27 and 28. It's very clear.
Make up some ground here.
Cardinals at Seahawks, Levack. Cardinals at Seahawks. Who you got?
I think Arizona's a solid team. I think we've seen that there's a good way to beat the Seahawks, run the ball down their throat. I think the Cardinals pull away and they win this one.
Seahawks definitely look beatable, but it's still Seattle at home. I like them going up against the Cardinals with Drew Stanton in only his second game. Marisa Jacques, sports director of Time Warner Cable News. What do you think?
I'm going to go with the Seahawks as well. I think they're kind of due to step it up and have a big game. Obviously, they're having some issues in the run game right now. And really, I mean, their run game's okay, but they're passing, and it's a lot on Russell Wilson right now, but I see him coming up big in this game. I gotta go Seahawks.
There you go. Cowboys at Giants, Levack, Sunday Night Football.
All right, listen, with Andre Williams, the Giants were like 4 yards a carry against the Cowboys. They get Jennings back. This is the Giants all day long.
And you know what? The Cowboys are really good at losing to the Giants on primetime stage, but this Cowboys team, talent-wise, depth-wise, is better than the Giants. I'm going to pick the Cowboys over the Giants.
Your homer is showing.
This is not homer. Have you seen the Giants play lately? Eli's coming off a game where he threw 5 interceptions.
It's the first time I've ever heard you say anything nice about the Cowboys. I had to call it out.
Marisa Jacques, what do you think?
Armen, you are a Texas guy, aren't you?
Yes, ma'am. Born and raised.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Cowboys in this one. I mean, they're coming off their bye week. The Cowboys went out and did something kind of risky over the last 2 years, and that's they really focused on their offensive line in their draft.
Yes.
I think more teams need to do that, and I think you're seeing why right now these guys are so good. Des Bryant is going to light the Giants secondary up.
Well, hopefully, for Cowboys fans, it rewards them because going 8-8 for 2, 3, 4 seasons in a row has been tough. But I guess that's the price you pay when you are reloading that offensive line, right, Marisa?
Yeah, absolutely. But it's paying off this year, and you see that. And those guys are young, and hopefully if they can stay healthy, they're going to be together for a while.
Well, we'll see if it pays off in the month of December, which normally dooms the Cowboys as well. Let's just throw that out there. All right, the final game of 5 in the Armen and Levack Celebrity Football Picks on 104.5 The Team with Sports Director of Time Warner Cable News, Marisa Jacques, this week. Ravens at Saints on Monday Night Football, Levack.
Ravens need this one. I know the Saints don't lose at home, and this will be 3 at home this season. But the Ravens are the better team. They need this one. They win this game.
And I think you nailed it. The Saints don't lose 3 at home in a row. I can't call that, man. Saints will beat the Ravens. Marisa, what do you think?
I'd say the same thing. I'm going to go with Saints on this one. They're just due, and all their losses were so close. It's not like they're getting blown out week after week. So I think the Saints are going to step it up in this one, and Drew Brees is going to take it.
Something has happened this week that hasn't happened since week 1.
What's that?
The celebrity and I did not agree on a single game.
Wow.
I owe Jason Goff a couple pitchers. Are you willing to do the pitcher bet with me, Marisa Jacques?
Yeah, let's do it.
Boom! I can't wait. I'm thirsty. I need some drinks.
Perfect. Well, Marisa, next time we're at a Sienna game, then Levack will owe you some drinks, I guess is how it works.
Yeah, right. You guys hanging out in the box? That's great. You'll have to invite me out there. I'll come say hello.
It's the sweet life of Armen and Levack. I don't know. I mean, maybe we can get you in there. We can try.
You guys are too big for me. You're celebrity.
Yeah, right. It's a tough life. All right, Marisa, help us figure out this Sienna Saints basketball team. Of course, Jimmy Patos, he's so shy. We're never able to get anything out of him.
He's not much of a talker.
No, not at all. 1-2 on the year. Tough losses, UMass, Vermont, and then they beat St. Bon's. I mean, that's not an easy team to beat. I mean, what have you learned from them through 3 games?
No, it's not. And I think Rob Poole, one of their captains, actually said it best after the loss to Vermont. He said, we played UMass really well, and everybody saw that. If you watched that game, they played UMass very well. He said, I thought we got a little overconfident coming into this Vermont game. Then I think they got back to Sienna basketball. They listened to Jimmy. They were knocked down a few pegs coming off that Vermont loss, and I think that's what they needed to have happen to beat St. Bonaventure. I got to be honest, guys. I expect some pretty big things from this team. They look really, really good right now. I really like freshman Willem Brandwick. He hasn't played a ton yet. He may not play a ton early on in the season, but I think down the road, that kid's going to have a pretty big impact. And most of their guys, most of their scoring returned, as you guys know. So I really do think this is going to be a good Sienna team.
All right, well, the Capital Region is more fun when both Sienna and UAlbany are good at hoops. So what do you see from this UAlbany team?
I see the same thing. I see UAlbany is going to be good as well. Going into the season, I had some questions. A lot of people did. They have 9 new guys on their roster. 2 of those guys are now in the starting lineup. One of the other guys in the starting lineup, Mike Rowley, didn't see much time at all last year. So there were questions about whether or not this team was going to be good. I really, really think they are going to be legit as well in the America East. They're two JUCO transfers who are both in the starting lineup, Ray Sanders and Evan Singletary. They look unbelievable. It's kind of like, where did these 2 kids come from? So I expect UAlbany to be good as well. And I got to tell you, I can't wait for that UAlbany Sienna game. I think it's going to be a good one.
Heck yeah, we'll be there as well for that. Marisa Jacques, Sports Director of Time Warner Cable News with Armen and Levack on 104.5 The Team. And then Marisa, the New York State semifinal going on this weekend in high school football, and all 5 Capital Region teams have advanced and made it to this level. That's pretty cool. What game should we be looking for this weekend?
Well, I think the Shenandoah NFA game, that's the Saturday night game. All these games, by the way, guys, are going to be live on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. The Saturday night game, I think, is going to be a really, really good one. Shenandoah is playing really, really well right now. NFA had 2 lights-out running backs. One of them is out for this game, but they still have one who's a legit D1 caliber running back. I think that's going to be a good game. And then I think Cornwall-Queensbury. The late game tonight is also going to be a really good one. Of course, Queensbury is the defending state champs. Cornwall took them right to the wire in this game last year, and Cornwall is as strong and as deep, if not better this year than they were last year. So our other teams playing, Chalmont, Hoosick Falls, and Cambridge, all really, really good teams. I mean, we legitimately have a shot to send 5 teams to the Carrier Dome next weekend for the New York State Championship.
Wow.
And it's a great position for Section 2 athletics to be in.
You are an encyclopedia of knowledge, and that's why
That
we
was
love
impressive. That was that was good. That was fun.
You know what? You're in the suite. If we get back in the suite, you're in the suite.
Yeah, you made it in.
Awesome. See, you guys have my number now. I better get a text to say come on up and see the view from up here because I don't get to watch games from up there.
We'll give you that opportunity. This is crazy, but call me maybe. Marisa Jacques.
I think she just asked me out. I'm just putting it out
Sports
there.
director. Yeah, you always think that. You always think. Sports director. Wait, she just asked me out, dude. She asked you if you wanted water. Will you chill out?
Yeah, but there was a tone.
Yeah, sports director of Time Warner Cable News, Marisa Jacques with Armen and Levack on 104.5 The Team. Marisa, have fun this weekend at the football games. We'll be watching your coverage and be paying attention to you this weekend. You're always very knowledgeable, great at what you do, and thank you so much for your time today.
Great, no problem. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.